time for Tiger Talk Tuesday, coming live from me. Tiger Talk Tuesday is sponsored by Ag Science, April Electrical, and Farms, Very Insurance Agency, CM3 Service, House Hardware, Farm Supply, Economy Furniture, Edwards Heat for Heating and Cooling, H&R Block, ZRA Exterminating, Lakebury Property, Mid Carolina Electrical Office, Motor Place Paint and Body Car Service, Local Castrol Robot Service, Career Sky, Pacific Hill Country Club, Heavy Duty Club, Sticky and James, Amy Funeral Home, Redefining Physical Therapy, Saluda Nursing and Rehab Center, Saluda Young Farmer, Senator Billy Garrett, The Best Dressed Chicken, The Charlie Foundation, The Law Office of Nancy George, the Rich Baptist Association of Churches, the South Carolina Department of Education, the South Carolina Education and Washington, the County Police, the Wills Agency, nationwide newspaper, PainsWhiskeyNC.com, and Company Phone Service International. We're letting your team in for the best of sports on Tiger Talk Tuesday. You're watching Solo Dynamics.
And we want to thank everybody for tuning in to Talking Tuesday, coming live from Miggs of Saluda here on your Saluda Now. Listen, come on out tonight. Get the Saluda Now special. Buy one pizza, get the second one half off. I'm so glad to be here with you on another Talking Tuesday. If you'll go back, you'll also see another one of our rolling segments. Chris Smith was on with us earlier, Senate District 26. He now represents Lexington and also Richland County, and his election will be coming up. Primary will be June the 11th, and of course the general election will be in November. But we're so glad to have with us today two young men that we appreciate each and every day getting out here and protecting our roadways. And we're glad to have with us Master Trooper Brandon Bolt. Brandon, thank you for joining us on Saluda Now.
Man, I appreciate it, Bulldog.
And with us also today is Lance Corporal Daniel Webb.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
And you might know Daniel. His dad is a minister. Tell us a little about your dad and mom.
Dad's Dr. Danny R. Webb, pastor
Yes.
of the Old Mount Zion Baptist Church in Edgewater, South Carolina. I'm the home church of Dr. Benjamin E. Mays.
How about that? I see the resemblance now.
Yes, sir. He retired 28 years highway patrol.
Yeah.
He was a trooper here in Troop 2. That's where he retired. Mother, she retired from South Carolina Department of Corrections. So
Okay.
She did almost 30 years, retired as a
Wow.
captain, Melissa Webb. She also ran the Boys and Girls Club, but right now she's retired, and they both run the Anointed Hands Driving Academy, which is located in Greenville.
And they also service Saluda.
Yes, they service Saluda, McCormick, but they come all the way to Saluda. Come on down here, and so if you got anybody that's our slogan is somebody's turning 15 every day, and they need their
That's
license.
true.
So,
And they right there on Facebook.
right there on Facebook, Anointed Hands Driving Academy.
Yeah, I just give them a free ad. I'm going to tell your daddy that next
All
time I
right.
see you. Well, listen, we're glad to have you with us today. And Brandon, what's going on, man?
Man, I wanted to bring by Danny Webb over here.
Yes.
We call him on the patrol. He's got the nickname We call him Dr. Webb. So you need to come to patrol and you want to see the doctor. This is who you're going to see.
And
so.
listen, I just found out, of course, I bring out the best and worst in people, that he is a diehard Tiger Walk Dabo Swinney fan. I mean, if you want to see him at any Clemson game, go to the Tiger Walk. He's going to be right there with Dabo.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
I will be there.
So, and I'm looking forward to seeing him again the first game of the season.
Yeah, we're gonna be down there in Atlanta.
That's right. Be down at the Mercedes-Benz.
Yes, sir.
But let's talk about what's going on in the world of the South Carolina Highway Patrol.
So obviously the groundhog has predicted there's going to be an early spring.
Yes.
So early spring is among us now. That doesn't mean we won't get a cold snap somewhere
I
in
think
here.
your microphone's not on.
Is it not on?
No. Switch it on. I'm sorry.
How about now?
It's on now.
There you go.
I hear you.
All right. So the groundhog predicted we're going to have early spring. Obviously spring's upon us.
Right.
You know, we might get a cold snap somewhere in here, but motorcycles are starting to become a big thing.
Yeah.
Want to come out here and talk about motorcycle safety a little bit. Mainly,
And I like the sign you got, bald isn't beautiful on tires, it's dangerous.
That's it. That's it. That's you know, tires are a big thing on these cars. They contributed. We had several years back. We had 13 fatalities in all of our counties in these three, and 6 of those bad defective tires contributed to those fatalities directly. So,
And speaking of motorcycles, let's talk about motorcycles a little bit. Of course, y'all are out patrolling on motorcycles.
yes, we have
Starsky and Hutch.
Hey, Chip.
Yeah, Chips.
Pontarelli.
Yeah,
And I can't remember the other one's
Yeah,
name right
yeah.
now. I was little when that was out. But yeah, we have all of our motor units assigned to the interstates right now.
Oh,
So
okay.
You're going to see their presence on I-26, 385, 85, 77, all over the state.
And ain't it amazing? They come right through Saluda, and whenever they come through Saluda, they gonna pull somebody over.
They're going to get somebody. They're going to get somebody. They turn around fast, too. So
Yeah, on the down.
yeah, those guys, man, they work hard. They're extremely dedicated. They're always out here just getting after it every single day. So
And speaking of that, you recently put on your Instagram post this young man had been in the hospital, not doing well at all, and this was from a motorcycle accident.
this was, yes, sir. Yes, sir. He was one of our motor units. Was involved in a car crash.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
And he is out of the hospital now.
He is. He's doing better. He
Thank
is doing better.
goodness.
It's going to be a long, slow road back to recovery, but he's doing a lot better.
Now, when you see construction work going on and everything, you should slow down, shouldn't you?
Yes, sir. Always. Those workers have families just like everybody else. They're out here every day. They don't need, their work is already hard enough as it is, and they don't need the thought of people speeding by, not paying attention, just taking them out. They didn't sign up for that. You know, they signed up to work just like everybody else. So we want to see them get their family safe.
Yes, sir. We
Now,
got to.
Daniel, what's some other tips you might have for safe driving?
Just be aware.
Yes.
That's one of the biggest issues that we see here in today's climate, especially with all the gadgets that's in the vehicle, GPS. You know, we always had radio, but now our radio can project videos. And the number one thing is the cell phone. I can't tell you how many people I'm behind that don't know I'm behind them because their face is stuck in the cell phone. So and you're thinking they're an impaired driver, you know, but they're actually on a cell phone, yeah, just like that right there. And they're all over the road, and you think they're an impaired driver, but when in fact they're just on the telephone. So
Yeah.
that's one of the biggest things that we have to push. Please, people, please put the phone down. It can wait. I think most vehicles now have the feature. You know, if you do get a text message, you can just hit a button on your steering wheel and it'll play the text out loud, or
Yeah,
you know,
my
you can
wife does
respond.
that in her car.
Yeah.
And you know, isn't it amazing that little thing right there can kill you?
Yes, sir. It can
Just a
kill you.
second.
And it has killed, you know, several people. But we gotta hit it hard. We gotta and if we see you on a cell phone, don't think we won't pull you over, because we will pull you over.
Yeah.
I definitely pull you
And
over.
it's hard to disprove that because it's all on there. The time you hit it, text, and all that
I
stuff.
was actually affected by that. A young guy was changing his stereo in Seneca, South Carolina, and wasn't paying attention, was in the middle of the road. He hit my aunt head on.
Oh, no.
She died in
Oh, no.
fatal collision.
Oh, no.
That happened about
I'm so
2 years
sorry.
ago. Yes, sir.
That's a tragedy there. Well, we see Brandon Bolt has been doing. Now here we see. I know our TV's not working today, so I'm going to have to ease this around here.
I'll get that later.
And yeah, tell
Yeah,
us.
it's a buddy of mine who just retired, Stephen Lindler. He's
Okay.
a retired corporal of the Highway Patrol. He's
Yeah.
worked, I think he had 25 or 26 years
Wow.
on working the road. And man, he was a good police officer, good supervisor.
That's great.
So I know his family's happy that he's at home with him hanging out. So
And here we got a presentation by the Highway Patrol.
yes, sir. They donated money to the Special Olympics on our
Okay.
behalf. So
How about that?
that's
And the Special Olympics is coming up here in Saluda
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
real soon. What is this, a baptismal service?
It is. It is the polar plunge.
The Polar Plunge.
So
Yeah.
we had that was at Lake Greenwood over here at the I forget what the state park is on 702, but that was out there. Us, the sheriff's office, state transport police, Greenwood City. There was a bunch of people out there.
That's awesome.
96 Miss Loudon, she's the principal at 96
Yeah.
Elementary School. She was out there plunging with us. So
That
good
wasn't the
old time.
day it was 18 degrees, was it?
It was the water was the surface temperature was 40 degrees. I checked.
Oh,
it
wow,
again, so,
wow.
Yes, sir.
Who's that little buddy
That's
with?
a little buddy of mine, man. We did some lunch buddies, so
Yeah.
he's a very good kid. He come up to me and said he wanted to be a police officer one day, recognized me, told me who I was, actually. Most kids don't usually recognize state troopers.
Oh.
You know, they just see a police officer, so
Yeah.
had to give him a campaign hat and some stickers.
That's great. And this thing's doing all kind of crazy things on here. Oh, let's see here. Okay. And we have another group of young people.
So that's let's see, I'm trying to remember what company that was. They donated money to the Colonel's Cup. Our Colonel's
Okay.
Cup, we have a softball tournament that the patrol participates in. Each troop competes against each other. They
Yeah.
all raise money to donate to the Special
It looks like
Olympics.
New Holland. It's done before.
Yeah, it's not New Holland. That's up
Okay.
in Newberry. It's up there off 773. I
Okay.
can't remember the name of that company. But they donated money for us to compete in the Colonel's Cup. Any money that's donated to DPS or patrol for the Special Olympics, it actually goes straight to the athletes. Goes towards uniforms, goes towards food, anything they need to compete. It goes to actually help Special Olympics athletes. So,
Now, this is a happy day.
yes, sir. It's Highway Patrol graduation. We got class 125 and 126 that graduated. So
I've been to one of them. That's a great feeling.
it is. That place was packed out too. I mean, it
Ceremony was awesome. The day I was there, they had all the highway patrol cars in the back. Do they still do that?
They do that. So all the Chargers were lined up on the back road at the academy. You know, they had all of our cars there.
Did they have the Mustang in there?
They did not. So we
Okay.
don't use that facility anymore. This is
Oh.
at CJA. So we
Oh,
use an
wow.
actual
Okay.
sporting arena, whatever you want to call it,
How about
basketball
that?
court.
That's amazing. And one more picture.
96 primary.
Okay.
And them little kids, man. I'm telling you what, we have a blast with them little kids. They are off the chain.
Yeah, they're smiling, having a good
Cousin
day.
over there in the right.
Okay, how about that? Right here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, she's smiling, having a good time with Brandon Bolt. And somebody's done stole his hat too.
Man, them kids, I give to them to wear. I'm just like, just don't tear it up, please. So, and don't get Cheetos on it. You go in there and they got orange fingers everywhere. They're trying
Yep.
to touch on you. And I'm like, clean your hands off for me.
Yeah.
You're good. So,
Well, Daniel, you got any final words today? You want to say anything?
I would just appreciate you for letting us talk with you today.
Yeah.
I'm in the Saluda area, so
Yeah.
like I said, I'm a familiar face. If you see me on the side of the road,
Mm-hmm.
stop. Well, I'm not gonna say stop, but blow the horn. But just don't scare me half to death, And
Yeah.
work Saluda, McCormick, Edgefield. So
Okay.
if you see me, speak. Hopefully, I won't have to see you on the side of the road. But as long as you do the right thing, hey, you don't have to worry about
Yeah,
it.
that's right. BB, what about you?
man, just you're out here riding around. You see these motorcycles. Give them some distance. Back off of them. Look twice. Save a life. That's the big thing.
Yeah.
These motorcycle riders, majority of motorcycle riders are very safe on their own because they have to be. You really can't drive distracted on a motorcycle because both hands have to be on the handlebars. You don't have a screen in front of you. You don't have the security of being inside of a vehicle. So it's usually the motorist around them who cause motorcyclists to be more at danger than anything. So be real respectful when you get around these bikes, and just be mindful when you're pulling out blind curves, intersections. Look for them.
Yes.
And the motorcyclists, I know it's not the law. Once you're 21 years of age or older, you don't have to wear a helmet. But I'm telling you, put on a helmet, please.
Yes.
Because you never know when you might have to lay that bike down at a slow speed to avoid hitting a deer or something. And when your head bounces off that pavement, football players are giving each other concussions at 10, 15 miles an hour. Just think about that head hitting that concrete at 50 and 60, what that can do to you. And we want you around, so we want you around enjoying life while you can. So.
There we go. Yeah, thank y'all.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And look out for motorcyclists and they're out there this summertime. It's time to start riding bikes, and I've seen several recently. And where they're headed to the mountains or the beach or just going around town.
That's right.
We appreciate y'all coming by today.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you.
Yes, sir. And thank y'all so much for tuning in to Talking Tuesday today. Listen, this is Bulldog Burton from all the staff at Saluda Now. And Miggs, come on out to Miggs tonight. Get you that buy one, get one half off special. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in to Talking Tuesday. We hope to see you next time here on your Saluda Now.